Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about a TikTok mom who recently took her kids off of the internet, and I had some thoughts. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so I came across this TikTok account thanks to Mom Uncharted, and I wanted to dig a little deeper to kind of see who Cheyenne is, what's she all about, what kind of content does she make. And it looks like she does some makeup looks and just, little TikToks, like nothing. She's not a mommy vlogger who is showing every aspect of her kids' life, at least that I know of, but she took the content down. Based on the content that I do see, though, I see a lot of makeup stuff. And the other day, she posted this video and she has 4.6 million views on this video. She's in the car going to Target, just like a lot of us do. And you hear her kids, kind of like yelling from excitement in the back of the car. And one of the comments that she received on that video was, "Can we see the girls?"
You guys want to go shopping? Yeah! You want to go get Starbucks? Yeah! You want to spend all our money?
Yeah! Woo! And she had to respond. So let's listen to her response and then I will give my thoughts.
So I need to address this, but also this is a child. Don't come for them. I took the girls off the internet completely. I took them off my Instagram. The only photos of them are on my Facebook and only friends can see them. We were in Target one day, and this was very shortly before I quit TikTok entirely, and somebody yelled, "Lacey?" And she walked over to them because they knew her name. And I was very uncomfortable with the idea that if somebody recognized my children, they could just call them by name. And the woman was very nice. She was just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean to freak you out. I just recognized her." And I was like, nope, never again. So they have been taken off all platforms, and they will not be coming back on until they are old enough to decide that they want to be on social media themselves.
This is amazing. I am so happy to see that not only she made that decision and that was best for her kids, but the fact that she has a platform with 656,000 followers. The fact that she was announcing this to the world, I think, is amazing. I hope that this is the trend and the kind of way that we're moving when it comes to sharing your kids online. Now, of course, she said that the woman in Target was really nice. We don't know that. She could have had other ideas. And what if it was a woman or a man that didn't have good intentions? What could have unfolded in that store? When you have people, and I promise I still have a video coming on parasocial relationships. It's kind of like one of my back burner videos, so I'm building it because I want to make sure that it's really thorough and it covers all the stuff that I've experienced myself, as well as just the general conversation. So it is coming. Just hold on with me. But when you have people on the internet that are building parasocial relationships with you or your children or your spouse or even like your friends that you might feature all the time on your page, you don't know what that person has going on in their head. So they could have a completely different relationship with your children than you could even imagine. Who is to say that someone didn't become so obsessed with someone's child that they have the audacity to see them in a store one day and they think, "Oh my God, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity." And what if something snaps and they try to take your kid? What if they try to do something inappropriate? Like, we just don't know. You never know what kind of inappropriate relationship someone's building with you on the other side of the screen. It's very, very scary. Usually, I don't want to say all adults, but a lot of adults will hopefully be able to defend themselves in a situation like that if it became inappropriate or uncomfortable. But obviously, children cannot do that. They cannot defend themselves. And kids are also very naive and they have no clue. You know, they might see someone in a store who knows their name, and who's to say that the person doesn't offer them a piece of candy or a toy. Children can be taken so quickly. It's a matter of the parent looking through a pile of t-shirts for their child's correct size, someone else gaining that attention and trust within a few seconds, and they're out of the store with your kid. Now, I know that now we live in this digital era where stores have all kinds of security cameras and things like that help. You know, it's certainly better than it was in, you know, the 50s and the 60s when there weren't any surveillance cameras or anything like that. But it's not a foolproof method to say, if someone exits a store with your child, that they're definitely going to be found. And it literally only takes a few seconds, and you never know what kind of weird relationship someone else has built with your kids. I also want to reiterate that since she's taken the content down featuring her kids, I don't know how much she shared about her children, but you heard, according to this video that she just, you know, that I just played, this woman knew her child's name, and that's all that it took for her child to go running to this woman. And I remember when I was little, like, my dad had conversations with me about stranger danger, and if someone comes up and says that, oh, I know your dad, he told me to come and pick you up from school today, like, that would never, ever, ever happen. So we had conversations about it, but at the same time, we're talking about children. So just because you have a conversation with them doesn't mean that they're gonna remember that conversation when something is happening in real time. So it is so, so scary. It is alarming to me that this commenter wanted to say, can we see your children? Like, you're following an influencer. If you're that worried about seeing someone's children, you might want to sign off of the internet for a little while, because it is weird. And just because you follow an influencer or a YouTuber, nobody is entitled to see anyone's children. And I know that some people make the decision to share their kids and others don't, and some do once in a while. But to leave a comment like that, I found it very weird. And I'm so glad that she made this decision. And like I said, I hope that this is a trend that more follow along with. I hope that more parents see the dangers and they do more research and actually absorb it instead of just deflect it, and come to the conclusion to say, my kids don't need to be online until they're old enough to know a little bit more about the dangers of social media and what the internet really means. So I think this is awesome. Like I said, she has a sizable audience, so maybe it'll resonate with another influencer or TikToker or YouTuber who comes across this and realizes, wow, like, I haven't had a really scary situation happen, so let me pull the plug now before something can happen. So like I said, I don't really know a whole lot about this girl. I skimmed through a few of her TikToks, but the main thing is the fact that she made the decision to take her kids off the internet, and the fact that she has a sizable platform. I really hope that this resonates with some other people, because she made the right decision. So I realize that me saying, oh, she made the right decision, it doesn't matter to anyone what I approve of. But at the end of the day, I like to see this, because I think that once one person does it, it can kind of become a trend. And those who realize, I don't have to wait for something scary to happen to avoid it right now, and I can avoid it by taking my kids offline. And yeah, sure, people still might know what they look like, but kids are ever changing. And just because there might be some people that know what your kids look like and what their names are, doesn't mean that you shouldn't take them off because you feel like it's too late. I think that it speaks volumes, and I think it's awesome. So tell me what you guys think about this. For now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.